hard drive. Now we've already removed the screws from the lid of one of these hard drives, so the first thing we need to do is pry open the lid using a screwdriver or a pair of tweezers and move the lid aside. Now need to remove the two screws holding the magnet. Next thing that we need to do is to place a wedge from the read-write head tool onto the read-write head tool, and you will need to very carefully remove the actual heads from the ramp. But at this stage all we need to do is make sure that we put the plastic wedge carefully in between the two heads and just bring them slightly off the ramp and take the plastic wedge out. Show you again. Now we need to remove the plastic ramp, which is the parking area of the hard drive. Carefully remove this and the screw holding it with a pair of tweezers. We've already removed the magnet using the magnet extractor. Now we remove the screws from the PCB voice coil connection. And remove them carefully with a pair of tweezers. Now we need to lift the hard drive to access the pivot screw underneath the PCB. You need to do this very carefully. Keep the heads held in place. Hold the actuator, do not touch the platters, and carefully undo the pivot screw from underneath the hard drive assembly. And move this to one side. Carefully lower the hard drive back into its position. Now we can lift out the PCB voice coil connection and very carefully lift away the head assembly. And it really is as simple as that to remove the actual head assembly from the hard drive. In order to replace it, all you do is do everything in the reverse order, replacing the head over the pivot screw, lift the hard drive, hold the heads in place, and return the pivot screw underneath the PCB.